moment. Yes, sir. All right. This one is different, guys. This one is totally different, Different type of motivation here today. And I'm already sweating. Welcome to the live, first and foremost. You know, even if no one is already checking, we're gonna get going straight away. And we have other stuff to go accomplish for the day as well. So, you know, welcome to the live. This is Nick here from Yardman Garden and Arts TV. Make sure my volume is up. Hopefully you guys are hearing me well because I realize I've done live already and the speaker wasn't on. So hopefully when somebody check in, I can have them confirm if they're hearing me safely or if they're hearing me correctly, hearing me well. Well, yeah, here we go, guys. This is the moment. As I promise, every live we're gonna be going on in the garden here. We're gonna be do 100 push-ups. Keep ourselves motivated, keep ourselves free and active, and keep ourselves accountable, and hold ourselves to stay accountable for for our local health and well-being. You know what I mean? So more we move, more we can move more. Less you move, you start to freeze up. Like them. You know, we're parts. I mean, we all joined up by giant and parts. So not to say we're mechanic in any sense, but kind of in a form of human being and real life. But just like the cars and all of that, we need oil and grease, and we need movement, and we need lubrication. You know what I mean? So exercising and all that, we all know that is a form of that, and encouragement to keep our joint strong and healthy and stable and more motive and more mobile, and give us more strength, more adrenaline, and just more you know more movement and all that. We all know we don't have to go into all of this, but nevertheless, this is the moment I'm gonna be doing my first 100 push-up. As you can see me around me in the community here. I turn this around. A later in town at the community garden. I'm gonna be doing some gardening here. I met Miss there earlier. I was helping her. I almost thought I would have missed my life because I stopped and I was helping her pulling a couple weeds at her feet and talking to her, telling her about special plant. Look at those guys. Those are all from home, from seeds that you guys have helped me plant. And alive. When we run this live planting seed, these are some of the seed. Not to say that they have the best start in the sense of, not to say start, but even they start well, but they've been in this seed cell and in this small space for too long. So needless to say, we have to get them going. But I'm gonna be planting them here shortly, but pretty deep. Tomato can go deep and all of that. But yeah, this is pretty big for me because, like I said, I have promised out of motivation and inspiration, we're gonna be doing 100 push-ups for every live that we're gonna be going on now. So just hold myself accountable. I mean, not to put pressure on anyone, and obviously not everyone can do push-ups. So if you cannot do push-ups, you can always do something else. You know what I mean? And just remind yourself, if even in the moment, as you see Nick and he said, hey, we're gonna do a live, do your 100 push-ups, you can just go for a walk. But also, just before you go for a walk, just remember, like, hey, this is the motivation right here. Hit that like and subscribe, and then continue on. But it's just a reminder, just to move. You know what I mean? And we active, as much as we active is better for ourselves, better for our health and our ability and our adrenaline, our strength to keep up and to keep going. So 100 push-up for every live video. I think I'll be coming with a lot of live video at home and at the garden, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable. This 100 push-up, I'm gonna try to do it, within 5 minutes. In the sense of I mean, I'm sure I could try to push for less, and it could take me more. I'm not gonna try to say that I'm this Superman or something, but my thing is to push for 5 minutes so that we don't have to make it seem so long and difficult in the way that 100 push-ups. Because like for example, I can do 100 push-ups, once I get going and my body ready for it, in one go. But you're not gonna do that and out of encouragement for others. We're just gonna pace it as well. But as I said, if you can do push-ups, you can do something else in space of push-ups, and I'll just take it as a reminder to go out there, walk, go plant a seed. We're still in the garden here. We have all this going on. We're gonna be finish planting some stuff, fill up our wheelbarrow earlier. So there's a lot going on in the sense, and we're gonna be doing a lot of motivation here. More to plant more and to garden more and to live more healthy and try to practice more healthier lifestyle, and that's a form of movement as well. And exercising is a good one. And push-ups, everybody know in the sense, like I said, if you can't do it, but even some people, if you're older in a way, you know you usually do push-ups, and push-up is really a good one for body and strength as far as you know make you strong, and just push-up is almost an all body workout, kind of like doing burpees and those things. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm just centering it just so that you guys can see me and see me well. Anyone is on the live? Can you are you guys hearing me? Give me a thumbs up, or just give me a nod. Give me one of those like a heart or something that you guys can hear me. Because this time I start the video and I realized that the audio was off. So if you're watching the live and you can hear me, just make that known, please. And thanks if you don't mind. But yeah, we're gonna just set up so we can go and write in that in between those two garden bed and start our 100 push-up. Maybe I do 50, to start with, and then go in between that, maybe 20, or then 2 rounds at 25. Well, let's see. Maybe I can't even go 50 at once. But honestly, guys, I did do 50 at home this morning to just prep myself and remind my muscle that, hey, you can do it. Because we're not perfect, and this is not me stunting like I express in even in the explanation and in the bio also. It's just me reminding myself and holding myself accountable to. And while we're at it, we know we can help somebody and motivate somebody as well. So that's the love for it and each other and support. And it's a community here. And me being even at the gardening community right now and at the garden, that's a community in itself. So I think you definitely will be able to see me. I'm just gonna make sure I'm at a distance enough. Maybe I don't talk too much while I'm doing my 100, and we still need to connect our mic. And I've purchased a mic, but that story is in a video. You'll see it, but things change sometime. You never know. But I just need some other gadget to match that mic, to match the new phone that I got, because this new phone I have doesn't have any jack plug in it for ear plug, so that take away from the design of that mic that I got. So needless to say, I need to upgrade again. So anyway, this is 7 minutes and 7 minutes 48 seconds 50 seconds in the video. We haven't get our push up yet. We're gonna be going and stuff and get at it, because like I said, we have things to continue on the day with. So if you join the live, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, a like, and share. Follow the journey. There's gonna be a lot more to come. And if you missed this one, you can catch the other one coming, and you can also catch the preview video that's gonna be uploaded of the live stream itself. So let's get it. All right. First round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 50, guys. That's our first 50. All right. Hopefully you guys are hearing me, because I still feel like I didn't get that thumbs up or notification if my volume is okay. But anyway, we just do our first 50. We're gonna drop back down and do a handful more. Probably 25, or our next 30. But 100 is our goal, guy. Obviously, we can do more on 100, but we have the plants to go in the soil and the garden to prep as well. So, and then I have another mission to go on the road and to accomplish. So, 50 down already. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Woo. All right, guys. Yes, I'm feeling them because, if many of you watch me, I do go to the gym here and there with my friends, and push ups, squats, planks, and burpees at the time is often part of our routine. So, sometimes that push up muscle is sore. But we're still getting them today. We did 50. I know we're doing we did 25 a while ago. We only have 25 more to knock out, guys. So, like I said, you can already see that the live is not active. This is our first one. So maybe as we go, people catch on to it. And hopefully, like I said, my audio is good. And you guys actually hear me clearly from just in the beginning of this one. But I didn't get that full confirmation yet if my audio was good. So a beautiful butterfly come through saying hi, and that's a motivation, right? He actually tell me like, hey, you get going, keep going. So yeah, 50, 25. Now we have 25 more left. Just for the pace of it, we can do 15, and then 10. And I see like it's gonna rain, so let's hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, tell you guys, I'm feeling them. And actually tonight is Tuesday night, so I'm gonna be hitting a little gym session with my friends, and push up is gonna be a big part of it. So shit, I might be so sore tonight with my arms, but it's the least, guys. 100 push up, couple of hours and muscle relax, it's all breeze off and cool again. Sip some water. See, I have my water back there. Last time I come to the garden, I didn't bring any water, and didn't want to drink the city water. So needless to say, I was dying for thirst, dry throat and all of that. So 50, 25, and 15. Now we got what? 20, 10 more. So yeah, that's to complete our 100 push-ups and complete this motivation, this encouragement to all to just keep moving, keep going. And like I said, you could be taking a walk. Make sure to hit that subscribe and that like before you go off on your venture though. So, motivate the journey as well. But take that walk. You can't do the push-up or whatever may be best for you. So let some folks swimming by the garden. Well, yeah, we didn't have a lot of viewers today in the sense of this live, but I know we'll catch up, and you'll see this repost and this reshare of this live video. So you can follow along, motivate, and let me go down again with my sore muscle here and get my another 10 push-ups. And hopefully anybody see the live at least get 5, If you can do 10, do 5. If you can do 50, do 30. If you can do 30, do 20. You know what I mean? Like I could do, a lot of time guys, we do warm up at the gym, 300 push-ups sometime, 200 squat. Usually squat is more than push-up, so maybe 300 squat, 200 push-up, and then sometime 100 burpee, in the mix. And we get going straight. So I have 10 more push-ups left to go. So we are finished our 100. We did 50 first, as you know, non-stop, and then we did 25, then 15, now 10. All right, 10 more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Guys, that's actually 110. So that extra 10 was for anybody that didn't get any. So it's 110 push-ups that complete our first segment of 100 push-ups for every live. So stay tuned. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Follow along the journey. And just keep moving, Exercise is health and health is wealth. So cheers to that first 100. We got thousands more and millions to come, depends. As we grow and as we grow food and we create this video, I'm holding myself accountable. So cheers to this one. Let me sip some Crystal Punch, aka water. Oh. Cheers. And yeah, if you were here to make it and see this live, appreciate it, and hopefully it does encourage you to move around a little bit more, do something, and be more proactive in that sense of, go take a walk or whatever. But yeah, as I continue, that was 110 push-up, guys. So we did that 10, but anybody didn't make it, or anybody didn't make it on the live. So needless to say, we have our gardening and that to go and prep. So the mission continues. So if you're just joining the live, check this out, guys. These are all our plants that we start from seeds. Bring it down here on the ground. Look at that. Huh? How healthy, huh? Even these are ready to go in the ground, guys. Now these tomatoes are the mission in the sense today. We're gonna run in on some of these tomatoes down the middle. And as I expressed, we're gonna be doing this tomato pretty tall. I might take this one. Not might, I will take this one. I'm holding the tripod, guys, so bear with me here. And we'll get some root on it. So I might replant it overall. As you can see, we did get some root. But just to take the pressure off the other two, as we might just leave these two to stay, because they kind of holding on a lot together. So they're falling over together. So they probably already fall in love and actually want to grow together. So we're going to let them be. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be burying this tomato pretty deep. So, here we go. Let's put in our first tomato. But yeah, I'm going to be burying this pretty deep, guys. And these are all tomato from some of those seeds that you guys have seen me. There's many ways to grow tomato, guys. I literally could plant this as it is, and it will come up and start to find the sun and bend up, So people don't plant tomato in the sense, if you want to do it sideways and cover up all this area and it bend, it will bend and follow the sun. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing, to get these in the soil today. Well, these companion plant. But as you can see, they're desperate, ready to go, guys, and go in the ground. Because I'm not gonna mess with these now. I'm gonna plant them deep as well. But with all this bloom trying to come on this tiny plant with not much root support, it just stun the plant a little more than it should. But we're gonna get them going. See, they're still healthy root, and see root is coming up so much on the side. So when I bury these deeper, it's gonna take root. Well, yeah, guys, if you're just joining the live, this is the first live since I've promised that I am gonna do 100 push-ups for every video that I go live. So we already did our 100 and we actually did 110. A lot of time, guys, I said we, and it's actually just me. There's so much I do by myself. But I say we, I guess maybe through here is a community, and I'm including you guys in it as well. Oh wow. I guess they will grow on the ground. Hey guys, I'm opening these things. I'm gonna plant some basil. and some onion between my tomato here today as well. You know, these are some small onion that were already sprouted when you buy onion root at the store. But I just literally put them in yesterday, so kind of later. We have some switch chard. You could pinch a piece of fresh vegetable, you know, some pepper, a couple tomato that was here, you know, and I just teased this bed. I brought some new soil to add as well and built up the soil layer. And these are the plants that I've been coming back and forth while helping others prepping their bed, watering their garden. I've been here getting message and people are saying that, oh, he's taking care of others and he have his to do as well. He's such a good guy, you know. But we're not doing it for the like or the clout guy, you know. So we're doing it for the love of it and that we love gardening. And if the elder need help, we're gonna be there to help them. So this was the live that we did our first 100 push-up. We did 110 for who wasn't here or for who were not able to get them push-ups. You know, so we're gonna put these plants in. These are next part of the journey. You know, as we already get our push-ups. So these plants are ones that I bring from the house, guys. And like I said, these tomatoes, I'm not sure what exactly they are actually. They were a last group of tomato that they were amongst the first group I plant, but they were the last group I pay attention to in the sense, you know. And so said, you see them a bit tall and lanky and overgrown in the seed cell, you know. But we did put this one right here, so we're gonna demonstrate planting it and how deep we're going. But this soil, guys, so nice and healthy. I realize that the deeper you go, you start seeing nice worms. You know, so you see how deep that is already. Still gonna go deeper. Get this tomato nice and compact down in there. So by the time you see me finish, the height of it was so high a while ago. I was so tall. But look at this too, for example, already. See that? Does that already make a big difference in a sense? And you see how deep I went, guys. This is the base of it and the top of my soil. So this much I'm buried still up more, and I still could go deeper. And I don't necessarily have to go down deeper in the sense that I'm gonna mold up a lot up top, so it's still gonna be creating a high hill. Oh yeah, see that? Nice and easy, while still holding the tripod in my hand. So we get our first tomato in for the group. This one, like I said, I picked from that group. It was 3, but they were just eating on each other, taking away from the benefit that individual could get, you know. So for that I separated. I'm just gonna continue down the middle. These other two. And I'm just not gonna separate these one, guys, because they're already kind of bit too big for what they're already in. Now we're gonna be doing onion and basil in between the tomato row. And you know, this bed, guys, and I was saying that, oh, plant the tomato in the middle and plant lower plants around the end. It's still the concept, but honestly, the garden open up for sun all day. You know, there's not much shade around. You know, so there's not much you have to hide or shade extra protection as far as, you know, it's all exposed. So I feel like anything you plant, unless the plant itself is hovering over that other plant, you will get good sun. So in that sense, planting tomato to shadow other plants is a good thing too. You know, that you don't overcrowd, you know, the area. Oh yeah, same thing. See, these are kind of root bone. Sometimes it's good to just tease this up a bit, get that extra root exposed. I go that direction. Yeah. Oh yeah, for this video, guys, like I said, if you miss it, we already got our 100 push-ups. And not just 100, but we did 110. That extra for the whoever wasn't on the live, or whoever maybe cannot do push-ups, as we already said. And these are some of the plants that we brought from home. You know, as far as, you know, the seeds that we start from home. You know, so I want to overcrowd it a bit, but we do want to get as much in this space because it's not really say the biggest space. You know, guys. You definitely still don't want to overcrowd your spot though. And as I said, these tomatoes are going very deep so that they can just get that root. But look at that, guys. See, that's all the grass coming from so deep. Look at that. That's grass root. You see why I use my machete and try to go deep? Because all this is just gonna come and spring and grow new weed. Yeah, so try to get as much as you can. Yeah, see that tomato, nice and hill. See that how tall and linky they were? And now look at that. Now we're gonna free up our hand a bit and anchor back the tripod into the foot or the camera into the tripod so that we can free and use our both hands. Hey guys, at the community garden here. Just need to get this thing in. Give me a second here. At the community garden, this is their first live since I promised for the that monster mind trying to take over my life. That AI thing. But anyway, this is our live, guys. The first one that we did. 100 push-ups. So if you're late, but we still get it done. We still do an extra 10 for the ones that wasn't here. And you can rewatch the video after I post it back when it's ready. And support the journey. Next time join the mission and come get your 100 push-ups as well. Or if not push-ups, go for a walk. Some squats or whatever you like doing for the exercise and to remind yourself and to keep going and moving. So we're just freeing up our hands so that we can get going quicker and plant this out fast. So like and share, subscribe. You know how the thing go already. Hey guys, these are all plants from home. All plants from home, guys. Many of you may have been there and share that live video with me, so we already know what we're talking about. Guys, there's so much worm and life in this soil. It's beautiful. The more I dig, is the more health I see, so it's a good sign. That is a good sign. And yeah, we're just gonna go in, dig in some marigold in between. Fast and quick, you know, no extra nothing. Just getting them real quick. Cut all that root system, guys. Tease her up a bit. Open up some more space. And just chuck her in the soil, you know, nothing special. We'll lose a bloom right here, so we're just gonna take this one. Give the plant more space and more energy to make other bloom instead of trying to recover this one that's bent and broke. So toss it in the garden. We'll go and mulch and feed the soil. But yeah, keep going. But yeah, we get our 100 push-ups in. We did 110. So give us a like and a share and thumbs up, subscribe for the motivation. And as we continue finish planting this food, you know how it goes. Look at this, guys. Like tree in this and look at the roots, so super healthy. But I'm gonna go with all three in here. All three of them. guys, we're almost finished. Almost finished this mission, and we do wanna finish the mission and get going for sure. Uh, Little bit too close. Even though it's a single one, but it was a little bit too close to that one. That's better. That is a lot better. Yeah, guys. Keep going. One is just a two cell. And we definitely did bring a lot of marigold for this place. But that's good goal, guys. We definitely need that good company and plan to help. That good company and plan to help with pest control. But you can see just that handful of marigold that we bring already showing a nice compact companion plants. This one is pretty wild. Maybe one day we can share and laugh about it together when I show you more. But all four of them, I'm just gonna leave them to do their thing. Not even gonna try to separate them at this point. So lovers they are, lovers they'll be. Oh yeah. Super healthy, guys. We have another one broken, so just gonna take off this piece. Can feed the soil. Don't have to try to fight and recover. Can just make more roots and bloom and bush out more. Yeah, guys, we get in there. We get in there. You know what? Let's just get some of these. These are the ones that was donated to me, guys. You know, and these are the first one that's been sitting there. So let's get them in the side once and for all. We got what? BWP. Just gonna have to label it and put it where it is and ask that lady what was it. But time to get them in as well. Get that time going. Get moving. Get moving. These are one that I wanted to plant out a long while ago, guys. These are early girl tomatoes. So these are probably one of the first ones I'm gonna get harvest from. But so they're a bit late right now, but needless to say, gonna get them in so that we can get some early girl harvest. What should I do next? You know what? When I use this whole space here, guys, and we're gonna put these two in the same row. Here's my other one. Yeah, I'm gonna put these two early girl in the same route to come up beside each other. So let's try to utilize this space a little more, you know. So instead I try to put one in between, just put both of them in the same space so that they come up in the same route so we do have more room between these individual ones as well. But yeah, these are the early girls. And you know, could have been in the dirt already. Got some more peppers, more tomato. Oh, these are jalapeno. Go along the side of the other pepper here. And what we are going right now. I don't want to lose track of time either. Let's see here. Oh, okay. All right. A couple eggplant. Right, that's not. Oh, it's a couple eggplant. I almost finished, guys, but I'm trying to weigh my time here and because we have some other things to go about. Got some onion, guys. I'm gonna put some onions in between the row of the tomato. Let to get some onion to come up. Onion and tomato is a good companion plant, you know. Great to support each other. I wanna get them too dense. You don't wanna plant just one type either, so I'm gonna mix it here. I can remember this is the Texas guano. Walla Walla. And then that's the red onion. And we have a couple row going here of some that already started, so don't wanna do too much at one either. And then this video the red burgundy. You know, so put some up. I'll hurry in the back here. There you go. We're looking good, we're looking good. Oh, don't forget our basil. Little bit of basil as well. Here we go. Can't forget our basil. Let's see here. Some basil, alright. Do some basil across right here. Basil in between the tomato right here. Plant a basil right here. One right here. And to maximize our space, guys. And grow as much as we can. You know, we go already. Not a lot of space, so we're gonna try to grow as much as we can. Put basil right there. But yeah, I think I'm definitely on to money right now. Basil. Sip her a little bit of water that's left. Slightly cover these a bit, guys, you know. Get them under a little soil. Not too much. There, guys. Wash off her hand here. Probably not waste the water, right? Look a bit too high. And I wash off her garden bed. Keep things nice and neat, you know. But yeah, guys, that's the mission for today. Just trying to wash off the edge, guys. That's why I'm gonna trying to get the extra mud off from the edge, tidying up a bit, you know. But yeah, we've been running for a while. We're gonna be going off this live shortly here. You know, but it's a great one, guys. I feel accomplished. We get our 110 push-up, not just 100, but 110. Kind of feeling warm too. If this plant was bigger, guys, I would be doing this in the bed, but these are just transplant. I have seeds, so I don't want the water to be seeping down. So don't think I'm wasting the water. I'm not holding it over the bed, you know. But every bit counts. I know some people don't have the fortunate to have this water to be using at such privilege. So I do count my blessing, you know. Don't take it for granted at all. Hey guys, I have all high hopes for these beds, for these vegetable, you know. Definitely have high hopes, you know, and I'm looking for good success here. Definitely. But yeah, we definitely did accomplish a good one today. I feel good about that. Definitely want to get these nice and soaked, guys. See, especially I just plant them and it's hot, sun is coming out. You want to make sure that they're very, very nice and soaked. Can't be too much at this point, you know. More the better. wanna be prepared to get those tomato from cage pretty quick too. You know, and I make sure I get them some type of cage pretty quick or whatever support. Because I know in a couple weeks these tomato guys, it's not gonna be anything normal. You know, so I want to cut this area even too much either because just plant some seed. So we don't mind the extra water. I don't want it to saturate soil and move from where I plant my seed. You know, so. But yeah, I definitely feel accomplished today, guys. You know, definitely did a great, not even nice, a great live as far as how we go. We're still under 1 hour right now. We got our 110 push-ups. 100 was the aim. We got it. We got it in 50 in one increments, and then we did 25. Then we did 15. Then we did 10. And then we did 10 more for the extra for the people that wasn't on the live and or whoever can't get the push-ups. You know, we dropped that extra 10 for you. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. There's a lot more to come at the garden here. You can see I'm all sweaty right now. In my environment, guys. This is what you call community right here. Love for food and gardening. So yeah, so much people are ahead of the game, you know, and plant a while, you know. They buy plant like on Labor Day weekend and or Memorial Day to say. And some people put in during that time, you know. I have some plants at home that already established, bigger than what I have here at the garden and also, you know, but I know I'm still ahead of time in the sense that a lot of plants that I plant today, even these tomato, even though they're a bit lengthy right now, they were still in the seed starter, so they just needed this space right now. So I know within a couple of weeks they're gonna blow up and, you know, come add some compost tea, some organic material to them and just give them that great start. We plant some onion in between. As you can see, some fresh marigold we plant in between the row as well. A companion plant. So we plant some seed a while ago. These are some eggplant I just dropped in as well. That was already start. Put some marigold there. A companion plant, pest control. Nice with start going there already. Next week I can harvest a handful to eat or to steam. Eat it raw or to just steam it however I choose. But yeah, we have some basil that we plant in between as well and some onion. So as much as you see beer in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna be seeing more life in this space. But yeah, we did it. We accomplished today, and I feel very good about it. And we did our first 100 push-ups, 110 to be exact, or 15. I'm not, you know. But anyway, you can go back and count and hold me accountable. But we're gonna cut this one here. Nick here from Yardman Garden Arts TV. I appreciate you all. Thanks for the recent love and support I've been getting, and keep it going. We're gonna keep getting better and better and grow into a better and better person and better at what we do. So keep showing that love, keep spreading the love, keep sharing that light, and keep supporting each other. So here from the community garden, you know, check out this live whenever you see it and don't miss it in the sense that you got that 110 push-ups, 10 for the folks that wasn't here. And look out for next video. Every live 100 push-ups for the motivation and the love and the inspiration to keep going and to keep motive and keep mobile and keep our joints and our arms and our legs and our fitness going and keep ourselves moving. So hold ourselves accountable. So I start with myself, and as we go, you can follow along, motivate yourself, even if I go for a walk, you know, do a little squat, little sit up or whatever you do. If you don't want to leave or if you can't do push-ups, so we can continue to do that push-ups over here. And catch me on the next one. And next time join for that 100 push-ups. Maybe you can get 10, maybe 30, maybe 50. And if not, you can get 5. You know what I mean? Still appreciate it. Hit that subscribe whenever you see this video. Tag along and let me know what you think and let me know what you thought of my new venture into that 100 push-ups for every live. And we catch you on the next one. So peace out to the people. Love to everybody. We appreciate all the support. Keep them coming. And as we keep the love and the video coming and also the knowledge, you know, we're sharing stuff that people can gain from, you know. So keep it supporting and look out for this bed when it rises and all the healthy food and organic plants that's gonna be in here, you know. I just saw some seed as well, you know, basil and some 3 different type of onion, guys. So this bed is gonna be magnet pollinator and to pests, to friendly pests in the next couple weeks, and to just showing sign of the abundance that we're gonna get from this bed and the harvest. So stay tuned, stay blessed. Appreciate you all and all the love that I express that I've been getting. One cocoa full basket, Mama always say. You know, so I like one subscribe, I like one like, that one comment, and that one share. We appreciate it. Keep it coming. See you on the next video. Come catch me for the next live and catch me for that next 100 push-up, and we might keep going. And you know, we didn't time ourselves in the sense that we weren't going by time, but I know I did those push-up in if I wasn't chatting and walking back in a short period of time. You know, our aim was to do it under 5 minutes. I think we definitely, if you count the between push-up, we definitely do it way less under 5 minutes, because you know I did 50 at one shot. So stay tuned, look out for more, and subscribe to the channel and follow along. Love to the people. Peace out.